Regan Slaymaker for International Boxing News. I have the pleasure to be joined by Jordan Dujon at the RJS Boxing Gym. I mean, how are you today, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you, mate. Thanks for having me.
No problem at all. I mean, we'll jump straight into it. I mean, excellent fight for yourself next, mate. I mean, I feel like yourself and Kingsley Egbunike, I mean, you've been around the block, the pair of you, I mean, but you're excited to jump back into title contention, Southern Area title fight at York Hall against Kingsley Egbunike. How are you looking forward to this one, mate?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, mate. Pretty much my whole career I've been taking 50-50 fights, jumping in the deep end, testing myself. So yeah, I'm looking forward to another scrap in about a week's time now. Definitely,
mate, as well. I mean, rematch as well. Obviously, Ross and Rod informed me, due to my poor research as well, I didn't realise you fought Kingsley before. You fought him in a 6-rounder. I mean, does kind of preparation differ, obviously, or does it, I don't know, does it become, obviously nothing's easy in the boxing game, but does it become obviously a bit more familiar where you fought him before, or is it still kind of straight in there?
I think it's pretty much the same sort of thing. I'm not really taking the previous fight as much of a ballpark for him to this fight, because 2 years, a lot can happen, a lot can change, you can develop in that time, and myself as well, I'm a different fighter from where I was 2 years ago. So yeah, just continue to go on with our game plan and do what we know we do best.
Definitely, mate, as well. Obviously coming off a loss to Konstantin Ursu as well on a Johnny Clark show as well, but very, very kind of excited to kind of rebuild some momentum that you had after that scarf defeat as well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think the biggest learning opportunities come from losses. The hunger's there, the desire's there to go back and prove to the world that, listen, I'm about what I say I'm about. So yeah, it's definitely a show-stopping performance on April 12th.
Definitely, mate. We look forward to seeing it as well. I mean, as well, it's hard to kind of take away from the fact that former world champion Charlie Edwards is headlining the show. I mean, you're live on Channel 5, Wasserman show as well. I mean, you're excited to perform on such a big stage as well, mate.
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely going to be looking to try and steal the show. It's a great opportunity to be under Charlie. I know he's headlining, but yeah, definitely looking to steal the show.
Definitely, mate. We look forward to seeing it as well. I've just touching this with Liam. I mean, Ross and Rod as well. I mean, you guys at the gym had an excellent 2023 as well. I mean, all you guys picking up titles, being in big fights as well. But I don't think Ross and Rod are that relative. Obviously, in the boxing world, they're known, but kind of outside the fact of you got your big personalities. But kind of, what is it like training here with Ross and Rod?
Yeah, they're both two big personalities. They might not show it on camera, but behind the closed doors, mate, if there was cameras in here, they'd be viral tomorrow. But yeah, no, they're great. They push us, make us all work very hard year round. Yeah, they're quality coaches as well.
Definitely, I've got them both on an interview as well, so keep an eye out for that one as well. I mean, Jordan, kind of, obviously, where you've had those losses, kind of, and you've rebuilt as well. I was at your fight with Harry Scarf. I mean, Harry Scarf going into a world title final eliminator as well, mate. But and you didn't disgrace yourself in that fight at all. I thought it was a good fight. I mean, how do you kind of reflect on your career so far?
I think with my career, it's very much been a roller coaster of a journey. I think it's very much represents what old school boxing is about in getting a 50-50 fights. There's no, like if you look at my record, there's no building against journeymen. It's literally all 50-50 fighters, all good prospects. So yeah, I look back and say, I could be a bit disappointed, but at the same time, I've shot leaps and bounds every time I've taken a big challenge. Whether it's worked out, whether it's not, I've grown as a fighter, and that's the main thing. When I look back on my career, I've fought the best, been the best. That's how you want your career to go.
Definitely, mate, as well. I mean, Jordan, we breezed through my questions, mate. My final one, I've asked everyone in the gym today. I mean, I'm going to ask you, anyone who comes on the channel, we ask this. When all said and done, what does boxing mean to you?
I think when all said and done, I've learned a lot about myself in terms of where I can be, the goals I've set for myself when I've achieved them, because I won't leave boxing until I've achieved my dreams in boxing. Yeah, I think it's just doing what you say you're going to do, basically, and just sticking to it, regardless of what everyone on the outside thinks.
Definitely, mate. I mean, that is an excellent way to live. I mean, Jordan Dujon, thank you very much for your time today, mate. Best of luck at your top.
Cheers.
No worries.
Cheers, man.